Today there are hundreds, in fact thousands of organizations around the world involved in religious liberty issues, human rights. How do you distinguish among them all? In order to best understand how Advocates International fits into the big picture and how we work together with other groups, picture a cliff. At the top of the cliff, there's conflict. People are being pushed around, harassed, discriminated against, and even pushed over the cliff because of their religious beliefs. There are three institutional responses to that scenario. The first group are those who work at the bottom of the cliff. They provide much-needed humanitarian assistance, food, clothing, shelter, material needs. Very, very crucial. But working at the bottom of the cliff does very little to stop the evil on top of the cliff. The second type of institutional response are the reporters. But the downside of just being a reporter is that you're perceived by those who own the cliff as attacking them, as confronting, as demonizing them. And you alienate, you cut off any opportunity to sit down with them to talk about a solution. And that brings me to the third institutional response. And that's the one who seeks to build a guardrail on top of the cliff. A guardrail to prevent these abuses. Our approach is to sit down with the owners of the cliff and say, there is a problem here. It's being reported. You're aware of it. People are falling off your cliff. Isn't there something that we can do? Can we help you to build a guardrail? Perhaps some legislation, some way that we can prevent the abuse. How can we serve you? In order to do that, you need to have the opportunity to sit down with them, and this takes time. So Advocates International, we work this way. We work relationally, professionally, and spiritually.
Pursue the life of a community of faith and to do so freely. It's a basic and fundamental human freedom and human right, and it obviously is so important in terms of the Christian call to treat each individual as a responsible moral actor with ultimate accountability. And that's what we're seeking to do in a collaborative way through countries across the globe. So it's exciting and rewarding for me to be a very small part of this smaller